What up, Duty Dicks? What's poppin', man? It's LS57, and today's topic of discussion today is basically, is next gen consoles too much for today's developers? And this came about because I seen a video today, and it was saying something how the next gen sucks, like next gen period sucks. It's been disappointing, blah 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 blah. So I agree, but I agree to a certain extent. I blame it on the developers, and this is the reason why. Like, I post a lot of 2K on my channel, right? Right. So let's put it like this. Go to servers. Like, forget the servers. Fuck the servers. Look at live. Look at 2K. You know what I'm saying? The developers at 2K are clearly better than the developers at live. Clearly. Period. No ifs, ands. This ain't a fanboy, nothing. This shit is some real shit right now. You know what I'm saying? The people that develop Titanfall. Look at COD Advanced Warfare. Clearly, the developers that's doing Call of Duty are better developers. You know what I'm saying? Clearly. Forget connection issues and shit. Let's just get it. Let's just put it out there. They're clearly better. It's not next gen. Because when you look at 2K graphics, right? The basketball game 2K that I post. Look at their graphics. They took their graphics to the next level. They was the first one. Actually, in my opinion, they set the bar. And they set the bar for every game title out there. Not just sports. With their graphics, they set the bar with everything. And there's not a lot of games that are reaching a potential. And it's not the console's fault, it's developers. Just like the old PS3. There's so much stuff that game could do that you don't know about because of developers. There was so much stuff. They didn't even push themselves to, honestly, next gen didn't even have to come out. Real talk. Because they didn't even use the max potential in current gen. And it's real. When I say this, it's real. He don't know what you're talking about. No, I do know what I'm talking about. And the next level from here is PC. But as of keeping it console, I put the onus on the developers. I put the responsibility on the developers. There's no way that you should have a game that still looks like it could be played on current gen or it could be done on current gen. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that separates last gen from this gen is basically the whole 1080p 60 frame per second type thing. 60 frame per second. That's the only thing that really, from what I'm reading and I'm learning, because I'm not the expert. I'm just saying, as a gamer, from my own experience. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. From my own experience, playing the game, I have a PC, I have current gen, and I have next gen. And from my experience, consoles, this gen right here, the reason why we're so disappointed and so is because the developers. When you throw in games like, let me see, what was it, a next gen console title other than sports that was through the roof and everybody was supposed to go ham for it? Titanfall wasn't, because Titanfall they kept it on Xbox, so we're not gonna go with that one. What's that? Infamous. They had some good graphics. Infamous was good graphics, but it was more colorful. Let me see. Watch Dogs. There you go. Let's go with Watch Dogs. Watch Dogs. When you watch Watch Dogs, yeah, the graphics were good, but did they show its full potential? You know what I'm saying? Like, that game was so overhyped. You know what I'm saying? And who you put the onus on for that game? Because after a while, the missions got repetitive, right? It's the developers. A lot of games are like that. Missions are just repetitive. I like RPGs. A lot of things are just repetitive. Like, that's what made GTA 5 so good, and that was on last gen. It is coming out on this gen, and I think they're gonna push the bar. We always said, imagine what it's gonna look like on next gen. I knew man. I was talking to my man Vaughn, and he even said he knew that they couldn't just let that go. They had to do it over, and sure enough, they doing the game over, and I think, it's gonna be crazy. A first person shooter from what I've saw, like there's some videos that's just floating around out there with gameplay, and the graphics are amazing. You know what I'm saying? So I put the onus not on the console, because the consoles could do what they could do. It's just the developers aren't that. They're limited by their self, by what they could push. They're limited by their ideas. They don't know the bar where they could push and just push the limits and take it to a whole different dimension. You know what I'm saying? Like take it somewhere else. It's the creativity to me. And this is just my opinion. This isn't etched in stone or facts. You know what I'm saying? But when I look at it as a whole wide perspective, I put the onus on the developers, man. LS57, what do you think? Leave it in the comment section. Hope y'all enjoyed the video.